Greetings again. It's a great pleasure for me to be here today. I'm Jibu Joseph, the founder and the host of the Powerhouse podcast. I'm pleased to be here today, opening my podcast, starting this journey to reach so far. In this first month of our operations, we will start with something special, something very big. It is none other than the Essence series. We're going to talk about 8 important things that you should not ignore in this life. So let's dive in. We are going to talk about life. What is the essence of life? Is it happiness? Is it success? Is it survival? Is it legacy? Every generation has asked this question. Kings, philosophers, revolutionaries, innovators, and everyday people like you and me. Today, we slow down to ask a question that doesn't have a simple answer, but has the power to change how you live. Welcome to the Powerhouse. In the next few minutes, we'll explore timeless wisdom from ancient philosophers and modern leaders to uncover what truly gives life meaning and how you can apply it to your own journey. In our first segment, let's talk about ancient wisdom, which is the foundation of everything. We'll take a look at some ancient philosophers and learn what they have said about this life. First of all, we start with Aristotle. He focused on purpose and fulfillment. Aristotle believed that everything in existence has a purpose. For humans, the essence of life was not pleasure or wealth, but living in alignment with purpose and virtue. He introduced the idea of eudaimonia, which is translated as happiness, but more accurately, meaning human flourishing. It was not temporary pleasure, not comfort, but a life lived well. According to Aristotle, meaning comes when your abilities to contribute, grow, and live ethically are used. In simple terms, life is meaningful when it is purposeful. Let's see another philosopher, Confucius. He was a Chinese philosopher. He focused on harmony and responsibility. Confucius approached life from a social perspective. He believed the essence of life lies in how we treat others, our families, our communities, and our society. He believed in respect, discipline, and moral character. To Confucius, a meaningful life wasn't about personal glory, but about becoming a better human being who strengthens the world around them. He taught that leadership begins with self-mastery and that harmony in society begins with integrity in individuals. In other words, a meaningful life improves more than just yourself. Let's talk about Marcus Aurelius. He focused on control and acceptance. He was a Roman emperor and a Stoic philosopher who reminds us of a different truth. Life is short and life is uncertain. And he taught us that meaning comes from mastering what we can control: our thoughts, our actions, and our character. He taught that external events do not define us. Our response to them does. Fear, anger, and ego cloud the essence of life, whereas calmness, discipline, and virtue reveal it. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in his book called Meditations, he said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Let us now move to our modern world today. These thinkers lived centuries apart, yet they point to the same themes: purpose, character, and responsibility. But how does this wisdom hold up in a fast-paced modern world driven by technology, ambition, and constant comparison? Let's dive more in the conversation. Today's modern leaders who have a bigger influence have said many things about this life. Let's take an example of Viktor Frankl. He defined life through a meaning of suffering. Viktor Frankl was a psychiatrist who survived the Nazi concentration camps. He lost nearly everything, yet discovered one powerful truth: life always has meaning, even in suffering. Frank taught that we cannot always control our circumstances. We can control how we respond to them. Meaning is not something we wait for. Meaning is something we create through responsibility and choice. His famous words still resonate today. Those who have a why to live can endure almost anyhow. That's his famous quote. Let's talk about Steve Jobs. He focused on authentic living. Steve Jobs approached life with urgency and honesty. He believed the essence of life lies in authenticity, living your own truth, not society's expectations. He reminded us that death is the greatest tool for clarity. Knowing time is limited and forces us to ask, am I doing what truly matters? Jobs encouraged curiosity, creativity, and courage because a meaningful life requires risk. His message was simple but powerful. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Now, let's talk to Nelson Mandela. Let's see how he defined life through meaning of service. Nelson Mandela showed to the world that life's essence goes beyond the self. After decades in prison, he emerged not with bitterness, but with purpose. For Mandela, meaning came from sacrifice, justice, and lifting others. He demonstrated that leadership is not power, but it is responsibility, and that a meaningful life leaves behind freedom, dignity, and hope. His life gave us a big lesson of this life. The highest form of meaning is impact. The impact you have towards others is what truly matters. Now, back to our question. What is the essence of life? When we connect ancient wisdom with modern wisdom, a clear picture emerges. The essence of life is not only one thing, it is a combination of different truths. Purpose, which is knowing why you exist. Character, which is living by values. Responsibility, which is owning your own choices. Growth, which is learning through struggle. Contribution, which is creating impact beyond yourself. Life is not just about surviving, it's about becoming. Here is a quick question for you. If your life today were a message, what would it say? The essence of life is not found in perfection, but in intention. It is not found in comfort, but in courage. The essence of life is not found in success alone, but in significance. If this episode resonated with you, take a moment to reflect. Share this message with someone who you think needs this. And subscribe to the Powerhouse, where the ideas shape purpose and purpose shapes life. Thank you for being with us today.